The Rockettes performed during the 2017 Christmas Spectacular starring the Radio City Rockettes opening night at Radio City Music Hall on November 16, 2017 in New York City. Photo credit Getty Images. Steve Mack. One of the biggest draws in New York this time of year is the Christmas Spectacular featuring the iconic Rockettes at Radio City Music Hall. Everyone knows about their high kicks, but do you know how many calories each burns? What do they snack on? What's the best place to be in their famous kick line? Two veterans, Bailey Callahan of Melbourne, Florida, and Alyssa Laverne of Houston, reveal all the backstage secrets. By the numbers, there are 80 Rockettes, split into two teams of 36 dancers and 4 standbys. The 36 women can fit shoulder to shoulder along the 66-foot 20-meter stage. They perform 8 dance numbers per show, up to 4 shows daily, 200 shows a season. The show produces 350 laundry loads weekly. See photos. Rockettes kick off Christmas Spectacular rehearsals. Height and calories. Rockettes must stand between 5'6" and 5'10½", roughly 1.7 to 1.8 meters, and be proficient at tap, jazz and ballet. Candidates must be ready to do 300 high kicks a show. One Rockette used a fitness tracker and discovered that she burned 1,000 calories every show. When we do 4 shows a day, that's a lot of pizza that we get to eat, says Callahan. Where are they from? Rockettes this year come from 27 states, plus Canada and Australia. New Jersey sent the most dancers, 12. Ohio is next with 6. Pennsylvania, Florida and California each have 5. Michigan, New York and Arizona, 4 each. Maryland, 3. Georgia, North Carolina, Indiana, Connecticut, Texas, Nebraska and Virginia, 2 each. Louisiana, Rhode Island, Kentucky, Washington, Kansas, Wisconsin, Alabama, North Carolina, Utah, Illinois and New Hampshire, 1 each. 2 come from Australia, 5 from Canada. Get the latest on celebs, TV and more. By clicking sign up, you agree to our privacy policy. How do they look the same height if THEYRE not? Heels, optical illusion. The way we line up is we put the taller girls in the center and gradually go down to the shorter girls on the end, says Laverne. There's a bit of an illusion, but it's actually really simple. The costumes are made proportionately, helping the illusion. During high kicks, how tightly do they hold each other? See photos. Rockettes Christmas Spectacular costumes. Prepare to be astonished. We actually don't touch each other, says Laverne. The dancers just lightly brush the women beside them with outstretched arms. They call it feeling the fabric. That ensures they're in line without pushing or leaning. It just looks like you're actually holding on to your neighbor, but we don't, says Laverne. Best place to be on the line? Doesn't matter. Whether you're on the end or the center, you're still kicking on your own, says Laverne. Each dancer relies on back muscles, core strength and hamstring and quad power, not pushing off another dancer. Whether you're standing on 0 or 36, you're going through the exact same experience, says Callahan. Quickest costume change? This November 7, 2017 photo released by Madison Square Garden shows the dress rehearsal for the Radio City Christmas Spectacular, currently performing through Jan. 1 at Radio City Music Hall in New York. Photo credit MSG via AP. Carl Scheffel. Between the parade of the wooden soldiers in New York at Christmas, the Rockettes have just 78 seconds to change outfits. That means taking off socks, shoes, pants, jackets, gloves, cheeks and hats, and then putting on dresses, shoes, jackets, earrings, gloves and new hats. Wait, what's that about cheeks? The Rockettes wear red cloth cheeks for Parade of the Wooden Soldiers and rag dolls for rosy complexions. What do Rockettes eat? Everything. Catered foods include proteins, veggies, salads, carbs, desserts. Bottles of sports drink Powerade are everywhere. In her dressing room, Laverne has chips, popcorn, yogurt and apples. Callahan's go-to snack is a peanut butter and banana sandwich. She also has a stash of M&Ms. Before the curtain rises. See photos of Radio City Music Hall as it turns 84. They're on stage in reindeer costumes, the overture is playing, and they're hidden by a curtain. Some stretch, some pray, some test their antler lights. Others do a clap routine, high fives or dance with a friend. Callahan does 3 splits, every time. Because it's so perfect and precise on stage once the curtain opens, says Laverne. To see everyone doing something different is hysterical. Staying healthy, vitamins, water, rest, good nutrition, clean well hand sanitizer. Laverne likes Emerhance packets. Callahan is partial to electrolyte tablets. Year-round, Callahan likes yoga, Pilates and bar classes. Laverne leans toward boot camp, boxing and interval training. See photos. 13 sites offering free, discounted NYC tickets. Cool down like a rocket. Many dancers take an ice bath before heading home. Callahan sits in a tub in 45 degrees Fahrenheit 7.2 C water to reduce inflammation. Is that tapping real or recorded? Oh, it's real. For the tap dancing numbers, rag dolls, and the 12 Days of Christmas, wireless microphones are hidden in their tap shoes arches. Most embarrassing moment for Callahan. It was a 2013 fall on stage, opening night, in the 12 Days of Christmas tap number. It felt like an eternity on the floor but was probably 2 seconds. You had to keep smiling, keep going, pretend like nothing ever happened. Laverne recalled the time a fellow Rockettes shoe came off during a high kick and went sailing, luckily away from the audience. She kept going. Santa picked up the shoe like nothing happened. Is there any hazing for newcomers? Are you crazy? This show demands absolute precision and teamwork. There's no room for veterans to make freshmen feel lousy. They might offer advice, but no bullying. We're all in it together, says Laverne. If you don't have that camaraderie and we don't have that bond, it will show on stage.